Yeah, is this Patrick?
Yes, it is.
Daniel Crowley, 457, the 10th day of February, 2016. I called you, you called me back. I called her, she called me back. I mean, what's up?
Yep. So I took a look at the pictures that you sent me. Um, the pictures are enough for us to try to schedule a time to verify, come out to your house and verify everything's been taken care of the way they should be. Um, we'd also like to verify that the tenant you have living there. And then if all that's good to go, then we have to double check with the contractor, make sure they would be okay. You know, you had talked about putting the firearm away while the work was being done. So that's
So why is the verification of the tenant an issue all of a sudden?
that's an issue on the energy assistance side to verify eligibility.
I was obviously if okay. I'm done playing this. He said, she said, and whatever else. I and I want to keep the old furnace.
Well, I
No,
don't know
no.
what you mean by that, but
I
if
want to
you want,
keep. If they're putting a new furnace in, I want the old furnace.
that's not allowed in our program.
Who do I have to call to get it allowed?
Uh, I guess the state who
And what's their number, Patrick?
you can call probably Mary Meunier.
Wait, Mary. Are you saying the last name M?
Yep, MEU, I believe, NIER.
Okay.
Let me try to find her contact information for me quick.
I think I talked to her before, so.
Yeah, you may have. She's kind of the state representative for
Yeah.
um,
Winterization Program, yeah.
for the emergency furnace program. So her number is 608
Yeah.
266
66
2758.
2758. 608 266 2758.
Correct. So I don't know if you wanna wait till you talk to Mary, or you wanna try to schedule a time for us
Well,
to come out
what's
and
the
take a look,
schedule?
or,
A week from 10 days or whatever? What's your schedule look like, huh?
well, I mean, I could get out there tomorrow.
What time?
I was just trying to coordinate with Jesse a little bit. Would like 9 o'clock work?
Yeah, and why? And okay, yeah, 9 o'clock would work.
Okay.
So what's the fight with Jesse? And then and explain to me what clearly could you not decipher on the pictures?
Well, we just want to make sure the water leak is taken care of. I mean, we can't see that in the pictures. The basement looks like you cleaned that up, and it looks like that's fine. Yeah.
You couldn't declare the water leak? Did you look at the video part on YouTube and you couldn't declare the water leak?
Well, Daniel, we just want to stop by.
Sir.
So
Did you look at the video on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, and you couldn't decipher. You seen spots on the ground where water would be leaking. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we just would like to stop by and confirm everything's been taken care of.
And this is out of the abnormal operations, Jesse, of what you would do?
This is Patrick, but yeah, this is normal operations. If you take a look on your deferral form, that's kind of the process that it lays out.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is no different than the way we treat every customer that comes through.
Well, I disagree with that. So this is like the fourth time that you guys are going out of your way to just want to execute delay. But that's not for me to decipher.
Sure.
And you're saying
Yeah,
Jesse then is coming with you?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And we're just going to view the basement?
Yep, and then meet the tenant. So I think Diane talked to you about that, from my understanding.
No, you brought it up. So I want to make sure Diane didn't talk nothing about the tenant.
Okay. Well, that's what Diane told me she was going to mention to you. So,
You want to, you can go up online and see the recorded conversation where she didn't ask me. But okay, again, this is another notch that you want me to comply with. Not her, not anybody else, but you. So, okay. But 9 o'clock is fine. Tomorrow would be the 11th then, right?
correct.
Are you going to be on time or are we going to be late?
My plan is to be a few minutes early.
Okay, and since my doorbell is messed up, that can't be an excuse for like action and heating and air conditioning used against me. So could you call me from when you're on the curbside?
Sure.
And that would be at
That's the number.
414-544-3557.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
And I'll have you guys enter on the south side through the gate.
South side through the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want you guys to be petrified of my dogs next. You know, then it'll be an issue of, oh my goodness, he's got dogs.
Yeah, no, as long as your dogs are put up when the contractors come through and...
They always have, Jesse. It's another excuse. They always have.
Yeah, no, it's not an excuse. It's just I'm trying to make sure that we don't encounter any more problems.
Yeah, so am I. Since everything was okayed as of the 25th of last month, that's cool with me. Because they wouldn't have came out here if I was approved.
What's that?
I said as of the 25th, January 25th, am I right? That Action Heating and Air Conditioning came out here initially.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, and obviously if I wasn't approved, they wouldn't have been here now, Jesse, would they have?
This is Patrick, but yeah, I don't...
I'm sorry, excuse me, Patrick. I'm trying to keep notes here. I got Jesse written down here, but as of the 25th, if I wasn't approved back on January 25th at 9 o'clock in the morning, Action Heating and Air Conditioning wouldn't have been out here now, would they have?
Well, I'm not sure if I mean, from my understanding that maybe there was some additional information that
Aren't you
I
La Casa, Patrick? Aren't you La Casa? You approved the winterization program, so like I said, on the 25th.
Daniel, we work together with energy assistance. So energy assistance kind of qualifies people. If you qualify for energy assistance, you're typically eligible for this service. But if this isn't an entitlement service.
I didn't say that now, did I?
No,
but I just said...
I'm not saying you did. I'm just letting you know. So
okay, I didn't...
What we do is we have to make sure that our workers are working in a safe environment that they feel comfortable in to do the job. So if there's something in there in somebody's home, anybody's home, that the contractor views as a jeopardy to their health and safety, then it's up to the contractor's discretion to tell us as the people who direct the contractors to do the work that we don't feel safe doing the work in the home for whatever reason. There's lots of different reasons it could be. Then they can say we're not going to do work in there. We don't think it's safe. So we're working on that basis, and then along with energy assistance, there is, from my understanding and what I've been communicated with, there was some question on whether you were actually eligible for energy assistance, but you have resolved those issues to my knowledge. So, and then we're coming back out tomorrow to just verify everything is taken care of before we then go on and proceed with calling the contractor and making sure that they feel comfortable going back to your house and trying to install the new furnace for you. Part of installing that new furnace, part of the requirement of the program, is to remove the additional or the existing equipment that's there. That's just standard policy. And you'll call Mary Meunier, from my understanding, and you'll see if you can keep that. And if Mary will give us the okay, then we have no problem with that, because the state they provide us that direction. So if the state wants to provide a waiver for that rule, then so be it. I don't have a problem with that. But as far as the installation goes, we have to follow all the policies and procedures that are laid out for us in this program.
Okay, and you will provide me with documentation tomorrow after your walkthrough, a signed statement that you're going to approve this, right?
No, I will not. But I will do my best once we take a look at the situation, because I have to make sure the contractor is willing to go back out there.
You only have one contractor on the list, Jesse? I don't think so. I think I've seen more than just one.
No, we have two.
Oh, and who's
So,
the other one?
um,
How do I get my buddy on the list? Because he finds it to be quite hilarious that mouse droppings can stop installation or removal of a furnace. And if those guys at Action Heating and Air Conditioning, don't have the stomach for it, maybe they shouldn't have a contract for the state.
yeah, I think it was a combination of events.
Well,
So
anyway,
I
what's
don't
the
think it
other
was
contractor's
only
name? I want to call them up and see what their estimate is.
what's that?
I want to know what the other contractor is.
What do you mean you want to know what the other
You just
contractor?
told me there's two contractors, so I want to call the other contractor on the phone and speak with them.
Well, I don't think that's a good idea. The contractor isn't guaranteed to work. So we work with Action as our primary contractor. The other contractor is a secondary contractor.
Well, who is that? You told me there's another one. That's not private information. That's public, isn't it?
No, it is. Yeah. So, I mean, I just don't want you calling those guys and interrogating those guys over.
Well, I just want to, well, before Action even gets in the picture again, I want to make sure they're insured. I want to make sure all their credentials, in fact, whatever the state says they got to have it, and then Mr. Jackson's name, that's the owner. That's who he told me on the phone. His name is Mr. Jackson, and I recorded it. And I know as well as you know, and I already found it out. His name isn't Mr. Jackson, so what's he trying to hide? And then who's getting the kickback?
Yeah, there's no kickbacks going on. We go
Oh,
through a
okay.
sealed bid process to figure out who the contractor should be. It's all laid
Well,
out.
it's not Mr. Jackson like he said it was.
Process.
Well, maybe Andy's been in the business over there at Action Heating and Air Conditioning for years, so that's why you only rely on Action Heating and Air Conditioning.
No, actually, that's not the case.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I'll be showing you the basement, and then you can walk around and see whatever you got to do there. And if you want to, you bring pictures, because I'm going to have my camera with me.
Yeah, that's fine. That's something that we can discuss too. I mean, I don't mind you videotaping me when I'm there or any of that, but that does make
Is somebody
people
afraid?
uncomfortable as far as like the workers go. I mean,
Had I done it before? No. So I got apprehension because I don't feel that, that those people at Action Heating and Air Conditioning, especially the driver of the truck, I think he should have another drug test taken. And hopefully that installation, when they do, if they are approved to come back out here through me, being that I'm really suspicious of their credentials, maybe that other person that you have on the list should be the people that come in here to do it. Otherwise, my buddy, more than happy, he'll do an install for $4,000. That's what Jesse told me that the state was getting paid to do it.
no, it varies.
Oh,
It
it
varies,
varies now.
depending on some, well, yeah, every job varies. It's not a cookie cutter issue. Some jobs need more work
I
than
sure
others.
hope not. But Mr. Jackson, just like you think I'm making this up, Mr. Jackson owns Action Heating and Air Conditioning, and that's who he told me who he was.
Call from Jesse, Wither Heating La Casa Waukesha, why?
Well, I'm trying to multitask, answer my door at the same time, Jesse, but okay, we'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No, Daniel, it's Patrick. Hold on a second. So, all right, tomorrow at 9, I'll show up at your house. Jesse and myself, and I'll call you when we get to your house. We'll come around to the
The gate,
south side of
yep.
the house through that door.
Through the gate, yep. Through the gate.
Okay.
I got somebody at my door here, Patrick. I gotta get going here.
Okay, well, I just want to confirm this.
That's fine.
So,
You'll be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll be here at Bell's on in the cold.
all right.
Bye
Sounds
for
good.
now.
And then.
Bye for now. I got somebody at the door, Jesse. See you at 9 tomorrow morning.
Yes, I understand. So Daniel, you'll have the firearm put away and the dogs put up and all that.
Yeah, Jesse. Okay, what part didn't you understand, Jesse?
I'm just confirming, Daniel.
Okay, I'm sorry, Patrick. Excuse me, I got somebody at the door now.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Life at La Casa just isn't La Casa. It's Daniel. Bye for now. Phone call was taken at 5:13 p.m. the 10th day of February, 2016. Bye for now. That's when the call was recorded.